guys, how you doing? Today we got a special request for this episode. It's from overseas, outside the United States, but it's a specific question from a longtime viewer, and we're going to cover his question now. It makes for a great topic. So let's get going. Quick channel update. Some exciting news. Something new in the lineup within the garage. I'm gonna throw some little teaser bits in there, but tomorrow I'm gonna do a ride and kind of leak out what we've done, and then I'll get into detail and do a full review of something very, very exciting, at least for me. But first, one of the videos I got a comment on last week from a viewer, and his name's Patrick, and he basically states, I purchased my RTP 1200 in 2000, well, let's redo this. All right, so I'm gonna read it from the screen, or straight off YouTube, because my printed copy is just crap. Anyway, here we go. I purchased a 2008 1200 RTP. I live in the Netherlands. I saw some existing cables, etc., and I want to install some extra safety lights in the front. Is it possible for you to share some info on how to install these and some pictures of how you installed it on mine? And then go into the various details of the fuses, relay cabling, you know, whatever it takes. Much appreciated, Patrick. So I'm gonna do one better because I am such a nice guy. Patrick, I'm gonna do a short video just for you and show you how I installed my stuff, and it's really simple, stupid. So, and I actually commented Patrick about 20 minutes ago and told him that I'm finishing up the video and to be on the lookout. He's very excited and he's already replied back. So he's waiting. It is, what is today? Wednesday, August 15th. And I'm gonna try to get this wrapped up today and get it published, hopefully within a few hours. So it's the afternoon in California. So it should be on, if I do my magic well, by this evening. So Patrick, this video is for you. Okay, Patrick, we're in the garage, or in my garage, and this is my 2009 BMW R1200 RTP. The RTP meaning, for you guys who don't know, it's basically the police edition back, or a single rider. So Patrick's question is specifically going with how I got these lights installed on the front, just a quick side note, you're going to see something and I'll flash it and we'll talk about this later. But you're back at this. So here's what we're going to talk about. Oh, there's the side note. Full review, just got it, brand new, coming very soon. A R1200 GS. Alright, so Patrick, here we go. The BMW bikes, or straight from BMW, come with, I call them the light pods. I think Code 3, yes, Code 3 that designed everything for these pods, for the lights. You can find these on eBay. They're kind of hard to come by. Since you live in Europe, you might be able to find these a little bit easier to find the hardware. But here's how it goes ground up. You may or may not have these brackets down here. And so there's a bracket that attaches to the frame that's behind the mirror. And the mirror just pops off. Just basically take it. It's got little plastic push pins on rubber grommets here, here, and here. And basically you just pull it straight out, it'll pop off, nothing's gonna break, nothing's attached or screwed in, and it'll just come off. And underneath here, you'll see hopefully cabling, and you'll see the bracket that holds this bar. Wait for focus. Focus, focus, focus. Come on, focus. There we go. Let me come over here. Bingo. That holds this bar, and this plate attaches to this pod. Now, in this pod, there are two screws in this, oh, focus, this hole and this hole. You pop those two out, and this whole thing has a weather seal lift up. And I'm going to kind of zoom in there a little bit. You can see that, there we go, there's the wires in there. Same thing for the other side, there's wires. The right side of the bike has all the power, and on the left side has all the auxiliary wires that come back into here. So when you get to this one, this is your master and this is your slave. It's kind of like an IT term. So these wires run all the way through the wired mess, down through here, blah, 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 underneath the seat, behind and under the radio box. You'll see two adapters. I'll put some pictures and I'll do some links to other videos, or watch my other videos. You'll see them, how we talked about putting the third brake lights in and the turning signals. It all comes to two plugs, if they're still there, that are underneath the seat, underneath the radio box. When you do that, BMW from the CAN bus system has these wires already defined on their functionality. Those wires also link up into these switches, this being the pursuit 1 and 2, and then your rear flashers and also auxiliary lights, depending on what agency or police department has this wired. This is a CHP style LAPD bike, so it was very easy to find the wire diagrams. It was kind of this basic, simple, stupid, nothing interesting from BMW was put together. So what you're going to want to do is, what I would do is, hopefully you have this bracket on the bike and the pods are missing. I was fortunate to have these pods already on the bike, one less thing to go for. But if you have these brackets already, then go find some fog light kits or water lap kits that allow you to bolt and torque down, use some block nut washers, and tap into it and just put it on top. If not, you're going to have to go find these brackets, or if you know somebody that knows how to machine and fabricate, have them go find something. They're about 5 inches long. Like I said, they attach to the frame of the whole front end behind this mirror. So once you do that, in about, maybe somewhere where I'm saying this, I'm going to flash the wiring diagrams for these generations BMW RTP bikes. So you'll be able to color code what wire is here, like white on black, white on blue, blue on black, red, brown, red and black. Those wires all come back to here, and those wires all come back to these switches here. Basically, with the Code 3 equipment, these switches activate a controller that's back here, and then basically energizes what line on the pigtail plugs to activate each light. So we don't have to go as far as that. And I'm going to go one more step further. I'm going to show you the pigtail. I'm going to open up the seat book. So let me put this down. All right. So I've opened up it back a little bit, but hopefully you can see, and I'm just going to link to another video, but there's the pigtails right there. There's 2 of them. One's male, one's a bunch of female plugs. And what I created was loop backs. Basically, I connected 2 females using just standard 16 gauge wired, or a loop, and I just basically shoved it in there in each one and ran a little bit of hot glue so they didn't move to complete a circuit. So here's how this works. When I take and I turn on I have everything on this switch so it doesn't kill the battery, because hopefully your bike has 2 batteries, one underneath the seat, one underneath this thing, the little glove box, and you'll have a second battery underneath this. This second battery is what controls all the accessories, or gives power to all the accessories. So, to me, I don't want to run out of a battery. So everything is linked to this power switch. So this energizes power from this battery, runs it through here, runs it back to these command switches. And basically this is hot all the time regardless of this. This basically is my rear flashers. It's only for the rear of the bike. Not a big deal, right? Rear of the bike. When I energize it for my pursuit switch, this allows me to turn on the front headlights without having to go get a third-party switch. I didn't want to have any other switches other than BMW. So, on, off. It was really simple. And basically all you're doing, if you know basic electrical, is completing the circuit from here to here via the switch that allows current to go to the wires that are color-coded to here. So basically, let's say for example, there's a red wire that comes off here. I think it's red and black. Yeah, we'll confirm that with the wiring diagram. So red and black is this switch. So I took the red and black wire into the blue and white wires in here, linked them together, so when I hit the switch, everything is hunky-dory. It's that simple. And there you go. Now I also put in lights on the radar mounts. This is for radar detectors. That's what they use out here for the US agencies. I basically took this wire, ran it up the already existing hole to here, back all the way around into here for both sides, so I have dual lights up front. And because I live in a rural area and it's so dark, it works out perfect where I live in the pitch dark. I'm holding the camera at an angle. These things are very, very bright, but if I come down to its level, you'll see the glares of the lights, and hopefully the camera's gonna be out of focus. Anyway, so that's it. It's actually very, very simple to do. It's a little intimidating because there's just so much, but basic electricity, ground, positive, complete the circuit, hook up your lights, wherever you want to get. There's so many different variations of lights. It's that simple. What made it easy for me was the wiring diagram, and I'm going to put at the end of this video, you can pause it and print it and all that kind of stuff, and we'll take it from there. Alright, it's super hot outside, and that's why I haven't been doing a whole lot of videos. There's no sense riding when it's 100 degrees Fahrenheit out here. It's miserable, and the humidity, that's just this time of year. It sucks. Anyway, alright Patrick, hopefully that's enough. Just answer, if you have any questions, send them my way. If you need me to send you the file, message me privately, and we'll get in touch, and I can send you some documents. And really, don't be intimidated. It is very, very simple to do. Like I said, if you understand basic continuity of electricity, completing the circuit, it is very simple, stupid to do. Anyway, all right, quick video. I got lots of videos lined up. You saw the new bike. I gotta go do a lot of videos on that and explain everything and why I have it. And but it just needs to cool down. So forgive me, guys. I'm on it. But Patrick, this video is for you. I hope you enjoy it. And if you guys have any other questions, I'm happy to reach out to you and do something small or a quick video for you to just make you guys happy. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. I got a goal, 1,000 subscribers. I'm already at 238. I got a ways to go, so you guys help me, and thank you again. And hopefully another episode here in the next couple days.